Welcome to WCrypto.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
There's a lot to cover today as Bitcoin is making waves with intense price action, peaking at $73,565, just a stone's throw away from that all-time high we saw on March 14 at $73,737. With today's surge up past the $71,000 mark, we're seeing strong signals in market sentiment, trading volume, and even ETF inflows, suggesting that this rally has some serious momentum. Now let's start by looking at the sheer strength of this price jump. Bitcoin climbed up to 73K on the crypto index chart, a sharp spike that's brought with it a cascade of short liquidations. This is a critical indicator of a bullish sentiment shift. Short positions getting closed out signals that traders are starting to align on an upward direction. And as you probably know, when we hit those high liquidation pockets, we're often looking at a market hungry for more. On top of that, we've seen record-breaking Bitcoin ETF inflows just yesterday. $479.4 million poured in, with BlackRock alone leading the charge at $315.2 million. This is a substantial figure, even in ETF terms. To put it in perspective, BlackRock's inflows alone represent about 65% of the total inflows, reinforcing the idea that institutional investors are heavily leaning into Bitcoin right now. This level of buy-in doesn't happen overnight. It indicates a carefully calculated demand that could underpin Bitcoin's price floor and keep it climbing higher in the months to come. It's worth noting that we're in the fourth quarter of a halving year, a time that's historically bullish for Bitcoin. Add to that the speculation around the upcoming US elections, which some traders see as another bullish tailwind, and the backdrop becomes all the more interesting. Many traders seem to be positioning themselves for a bullish run, regardless of the election outcome, expecting a supportive regulatory environment to follow. These are the types of macro-level factors that could keep a steady stream of capital flowing into Bitcoin and help support the kind of price levels we're reaching now. Switching gears, let's talk liquidation heat maps because they're telling an interesting story. Right now, we've got a short liquidation pocket sitting around 70 to 71,000 on the downside. This area has consistently held a lot of activity over the last couple of days and could be a crucial floor if we see any pullbacks. On the flip side, there's a long liquidation pocket from 73,700 to 74,050 on the upside. Given how aggressively the market's been pushing, I wouldn't be surprised to see a cool-off or a quick test of this zone before another possible breakout. I'll say this, if we can sustain this level, the market could go after those upper pockets in the coming days, especially with ETF inflows supporting it. These heat map pockets give us a roadmap of where market makers might take the price next, and it looks like we're at a pivotal point. As for my trades, yesterday I exited my final position at 69,427. I wanted to lock in those gains and avoid the back and forth that we've been seeing with Bitcoin. And let me tell you, while today's peak at 73,000 would have been nice to capture, I was focused on sticking to my automated strategy signals. Remember, the market can lure you into staying in longer, but without a clear exit plan, you're risking a round trip where gains disappear just as quickly as they're earned. As the saying goes, failing to plan is planning to fail. So if you're trading, have a plan, stick to it, and live with the outcome. Right now, though, I'm back to watching for entry signals. With Bitcoin potentially cooling off after today's high, I'm on the edge of my seat, ready to jump in when the setup's right. Let's see how it plays out over the next few sessions. One more thing. I've posted all my trades, including entries and exits, in our Discord community. If you're interested in seeing the thought process and strategy behind each trade, click the link in the pinned comment and join us. We've got a growing community of traders sharing real-time insights and strategies. Don't miss out on it. If you're finding this content valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. We're diving into real-time analysis here, and there's a lot more to come as Bitcoin makes its moves. Thanks for tuning in, and let's see where Bitcoin goes next. And see you in the next one.